We head across the East River to Brooklyn, where it was the Spider-Man who was everywhere at once. What a move by Donovan Mitchell.
35-28. They bunch up on Thomas.
Oh, wild shot! Cam Thomas!
For the Nets, Cam Thomas started balling out. He had 15 points at the end of the first quarter.
Thomas with a head of steam. The pull-up, ridiculous.
And Thomas was almost single-handedly keeping Brooklyn in it in the first half. 24 points in the half, 73% from the field. But the Cleveland offense is no joke, and they only added talent over the offseason. Max Strus, 7 threes in his Cavs debut, most in a debut in franchise history. But again, Cam is the man. Thomas, 36 points off the bench, most in a season opener off the bench since the NBA began tracking starters 50 years ago.
Smith actually, who kept that ball alive for a moment, as Mitchell with a gorgeous move to the basket. Donovan Mitchell ties this game at 105. The Nets have 2 remaining, and here we go. Mitchell, wow, runs over Johnson. He's open for 3. He knocks it down. Donovan Mitchell, with 12 seconds remaining, has given the Cavaliers the lead.
In the end, it was too much Mitchell, as Donovan had the Nets in his trap. Spider-Man goes off for 27 and the game winner. Cleveland wins 114-113. Pistons Heat in Miami, and it's the Detroit rookie who's going far. Ausar Thompson, 3 blocks in the first quarter. He had 5 in the game in his NBA debut. And then Cade Cunningham started going ham, as he had 18 in the first half, and watch this step back. But Jimmy had 19 and 13 as the Heat kept the Pistons at bay for most of the game. This was buckets, getting a bucket in the third, and then in the fourth, doing the dirty work, missing the bunny, but getting his own ball and putting it up. But Cade would not fade away.
Force a turnover here. Cade with a shot on the other end. It's down from downtown.
That Cunningham 3 cut it to a 1-point game.
Cunningham against Bam. The runner blocked by Bam. Beautiful. Saved by Butler.
Wham, bam, thank you, man. Bam Adebayo had 22, and this clutch block to seal the game as the Heat hold on by 1. In Memphis, it was the defending Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr., with 3 blocks in the first quarter. But towards the end of the first half, Zion gets his revenge.
Pels on the run, a final minute of the first half. Blocks.
Oh, wow!
Backdoor.
Zion on the hammer! Man!
Mount Zion, welcome back to the NBA. Zion Williamson, he had a couple poster dunks, 23 and 7 as the Pelicans beat the Grizzlies. The Kings had an elite offense last year, and they picked up right where they left off. Harrison Barnes on fire in the first half, 27 points, 5 for 5 from deep.
One De'Aaron Fox with the steal.
Swiper, the other way. Dive. Oh! He brought the house down. Look at this Jazz crowd. They don't believe it.
And then it was Malik Monk, who was anything but peaceful. No regard for human life on the dunk as the Kings win 130-114 in Utah.